I can see it. Not as moments, but as light. Endless strands folding and unfolding, weaving everything that ever was. The past doesn't sleep. The future isn't waiting. They breathe together here, in the current. Every life, every memory, drifts through me like golden sparks. I feel my mother's laughter echo beside stars that haven't yet been born. Malik's heartbeat hums through the metal of the skiff, and I realize time isn't moving, it's singing. The light burns and soothes at once. It's too much, too vast, but it knows my name.
All that glitters turned to brass, yeah. Something dying in the glass, yeah. Said the city won't last, yeah. But I'm still riding through the ash, yeah. They melt the gold in the chains, call it fate. I've been dreaming about a time they can't take. Metal in my veins, dust on my face. Radio humming like the sky lost space. All that glitters turn to brass, yeah. Something bleeding through the glass, yeah. They say the shine ain't built to last, yeah. I'm still riding through the ash, yeah. Dust on the wheel, ghosts in the mirror. Home in the sky, getting louder every year. Said the plague took the trees, left them hollow. City look rich, but the heart's so cold.
Name's Kael Varen, born out past the dunes. Ashen March, 3rd Sector. We fix what the brass plague breaks and try not to rust before sundown.
Occupant detected.
Those things you just saw? The enforcers weren't always monsters. Used to be guardians, protectors built to keep time in line. But when the river bent and the brass started to spread, they stopped listening to people like us. Now they just listen to command signals. Ghosts from kingdoms that don't even breathe anymore.
This sector is marked for brass reclamation. Vacate immediately.
They mark land, scrape it clean, call it reclamation. I call it erasure. Seen them walk through markets, through homes, like the world owes them space. Still, you can't aid a storm for raining. They were made to serve. We're the ones who forgot how to lead. Funny thing though, I met someone from Astralis. Royal blood, sunlight eyes. She looked at this wasteland and didn't flinch. Maybe she still believes in something worth saving.
You look like you wrestled a sandstorm and lost, Kael.
Nah, just danced with one of those damn enforcers. Truck didn't like the beat.
Well, she got you here, didn't she? That old thing's more stubborn than you are.
I keep telling her we're the same. Both held together with brass and bad decisions.
Then you better feed that thing some stew before she quits on you again.
She runs on fumes and faith. I run on your bread, so keep it coming.
You hear that, world? Kael Varen, desert's prettiest mechanic, admits he's hungry.
I'm only pretty because the dust hides the truth.
Heard the Astralis patrol's been moving closer again. You be careful running these routes, baby.
Yeah, always am. Can't fix the world if I don't make it back home, right?
You ever think about settling down, Kael? Opening a shop somewhere that don't try to roast you alive?
You kidding? I'd miss the smell of dust in my stew.
Dust in your stew, smoke in your lungs? Boy, that's romance right there.
Speak of romance.
Don't tell me that's her again.
Who?
You know who. The one you get quiet for every time she pretends she ain't watching you.
She's just curious about the food, that's all.
Uh-huh. And I'm the queen of Chronovault.
I was hoping you'd still be here.
You keep saying that like you ever doubted me.
Well, the road from the dunes is unpredictable.
So's that man, sweetheart. You sure you want what's on the menu?
The light of Astralis was never meant to fade. Our ancestors built a kingdom on mirrors, not of vanity, but of remembrance. They said the first light was a gift from the heavens, a spark stolen from the dawn before time began. To keep it burning, we learned to polish everything: metal, mind, and heart, until nothing could hide the truth. But truth is heavy when it gleams too long. In Astralis, the sun never truly sets. Even our shadows shine. Children learn to walk on marble so polished they can see the stars beneath their feet. Our towers hum with crystalline filaments that catch the sky hum when the world is still. They say it's the song of creation echoing home. My father, the sovereign of light, calls it order, harmony, balance made visible. But order has a hunger of its own. You polish a mirror too long, and soon it forgets to reflect what's real. The people of Astralis believe light is purity, that it burns away weakness, fear, and sorrow. Yet I've seen the brightest corridors hide the coldest silence. I've watched servants whisper behind white silk walls, praying the light doesn't find their flaws. We gild even our grief. Call it ceremony, call it legacy, but it's still grief. And now, when I walk through the dunes, I see that same light stretched thin across the sun, like it's searching for something it's lost. They say Astralis stands untouched by the brass plague, its domes sealed, its rivers clear. But even starlight rusts when it forgets the warmth of the flame. My father says the brass comes from darkness. I think it comes from us, from everything we refuse to see. Still, when the sun strikes the crystal spires at dawn, it's beautiful beyond reason. And maybe that's the curse of Astralis, to know the world is dying, and yet still believe beauty is proof we've done enough.
You've been walking beyond the walls again.
I walk where the air still feels alive, Father.
Alive? You mean corrupted? The march bleeds brass into the soil. Every step you take there risks infection, contamination.
They call it survival. not corruption.
Survival is for the forgotten. We are eternal, my daughter. We guard the light.
And what if the light lines us to what's worth saving?
You've let the desert fill your heart with dust. Whatever you seek there, leave it buried. You will not return to the march. Do you understand?
Yes, Father. They call us the keepers of light. But what is light if it never warms? Out there, the world breathes, bleeds, changes. Here, it only gleams. Maybe. Maybe I was never meant to shine. I'd rather break than blind. I have watched the sky change color with her every step. The dunes hum her name now. Even the brass listens. Each heartbeat she takes bends the river just a little more. Something stirs in the silence between stars. The old thrones creak. The one who waits, who collects what shines, has turned its gaze again. Astralis built its crown to blind the heavens, but no light escapes forever. She carries starlight that won't obey, and he remembers every spark that ran away. The world hums in its sleep. The brass remembers the touch of his hand. And I remember the sound the world made the first time it broke. Now it begins again, and he is listening.
I've almost got it started, Sanaa.
A leak. What is that?
Children of Chronovolt, you have breached the covenant of eternal brass. But do not tremble. We are not your end, merely your escort. The river remembers its own, and we are here to see you home, safely.
All that glitter's turned to brass, yeah. Something dying in the glass, yeah. Said the city won't last, yeah. But I'm still riding through the ash, yeah. They melt the gold in the chain.